Shadow Alchemist. Shadow
Here's your door, or one of them. Take my arm. We're going in together. Now, brace for this, because it's not what you expect. Most men think loneliness is an empty room, a man by himself, no one around. So when I open this door, you brace for that emptiness. Look, it's not empty, it's packed. People everywhere, talking, laughing, shoulder to shoulder, a full room. And right there in the middle of them all, see him? One man, surrounded by everyone, and reachable by no one. That's real loneliness. Not the empty room, the crowded one, where you're standing in the middle of everybody and not one of them sees you. You know this room. You stood in the middle of a full house, a full table, a full life, and felt more alone than you would have been if you were by yourself. That's where we are. Welcome to the loneliest place in the realm. And notice, it's the most crowded. Stay close. Let me show you how this one works. Welcome back to the clear path of the Warrior Guide, Season 1, The Shadow Realm. This isn't about becoming someone else. It's about remembering who you were before the world told you who to be. This is the first of the doors that belong to you, the ones that get personal. And we open with the one almost every man has stood in, even the ones who would never admit, the ache of being unseen. Stay close and remember, every room in here has been walked out by someone before you. Let me show you exactly what this room does, because it's more precise than people think. This isn't sadness. It isn't being alone. A man can be alone and perfectly at peace. This is something sharper. The ache of being unseen, of being in the room and not registered, of carrying a whole inner world, your thoughts, your fears, the thing you're really going through, and having not one person who actually knows it's there. You can be loved and still feel it. If the people who love you love the version of you that they see, and the real you is somewhere underneath unwitnessed, feel the specific shape of it. It's not no one's here, it's everyone's here, and not one of them sees me. It's laughing at the whole table while the second conversation runs underneath that nobody hears. It's I'm fine said for the 1,000th times to the people who believe it. It's being known about your name, your job, your jokes, without being known, and that ache is real, and it's heavy. So before it pulls you under, let's do what the hub taught you. Now look closer at him, the man in the middle of all the people. Really watch him for a second. See what he's doing? He's smiling, he's nodding, he's saying all the right things from the outside. You would never know. He looks like he belongs, like he's having a time of his life. And that's the cruelest part of this room. The thing you only catch if you really look. How hard he's working to hide it. The loneliness isn't only that no one sees him, it's that he's helping them not see him. He's performing okay, so well, so constantly, that he guarantees the very thing that's killing him, that not one person will ever know to reach for him. That's the hidden cruelty of this room. He's not just unseen, he's making himself unseen. Every day with the mask. And the hiding is what makes the loneliness airtight. The door is locked from the inside, and he's the one holding the key, and he doesn't even know it. Hold on to that, because that's the hook the realm is about to set. Now watch what the realm does with a man who aches like that, because it doesn't just leave him alone in a crowd. It offers him something. Come here, watch. It sends him a belonging, but a counterfeit one. See that group over in the corner? The realm walks the lonely man towards them, and they do take him in. That's what makes it work. But look closer at who they are. They're the ones who numb the same way he does. The ones who keep it all on the surface. Who never ask the real question. Who would never want to be asked it back. They offer him a belonging built entirely on not being seen together. A whole group of unseen men agreeing not to see each other and calling it brotherhood. And it feels like relief for a while. He's not alone anymore. He's got a group, the boys, the people who get him. But notice what it actually is. It's not connection, it's company in the hiding. They didn't end his loneliness. They gave him people to be lonely with. And that's worse. Because now the ache is hidden under the appearance of belonging. So he stops reaching for the real thing. Why would he? He's got people. He's not alone. That's the lock on this room. And it's the cruelest one in the gallery. The belonging is the lock. Real loneliness might eventually drive a man to seek real connection. But the false belonging kills that drive. It gives him just enough company to stop looking, while leaving the actual ache completely untouched. He could stay here for 20 years, surrounded by friends, and never once be known. The realm doesn't keep him lonely by keeping people away. It keeps him lonely by giving him the wrong people and letting him call it enough. And you have seen this crowd before, haven't you? Look at their faces. This is the same room from earlier in the realm. The masquerade, the masks, the many faces. A lonely man wearing a mask, looking for belonging, ends up exactly here, in a crowd of other masked men, none of them able to see or be seen. Loneliness walks you into the room of faces. They're the same crowd. Now I'll show you the deepest part of this room, the part underneath even the crowd. Look at the man one more time and ask the question no one's ever asked him. Does he even see himself? Because here's the cut at the very bottom of loneliness. After long enough hiding, performing okay, wearing the mask in the crowd, a man doesn't just become unseen by others. He becomes unseen by himself. He loses contact with the real one underneath. He's worn the mask so long that even he forgets what's behind it. So now there's no one in his whole life who sees the real him, including him. He's a stranger in his own crowd and a stranger to his own heart. That's the loneliest point in the entire room. Not no one knows me. It's I don't even know me anymore. The man under the mask is there, unseen, unvisited, by the very person wearing the mask. And that connects to the thing I've told you from the very first room. Somewhere under all this is who you were before the world told you who to be. In the loneliness room, the man isn't gone. He's just been unseen for so long that everyone forgot he's there, including you. Come with me towards the door, because I won't leave you in this crowd. There's a mark of light in this room, and that's the exact opposite of everything we just saw. The whole room runs on being unseen. So the way out begins the instant you let yourself be known. Not by everyone, not by the crowd. The mark isn't go more social. The crowd was never the problem. He was drowning in a crowd. The mark is to be truly seen by even one. To take the mask off in front of a single person who's safe and let them see the real thing underneath. The fear, the struggle, the man you actually are. One real connection where you don't perform okay undoes more loneliness than 1,000 nights in a crowd. Because loneliness was never about the number of people. It was about whether a single one of them could see you. One who truly sees you ends it. A stadium that doesn't, never will. And there's a deeper first step. Underneath even that, before any person can see you, there's one who already does. Fully, completely. The real you under every mask. The man you have hidden from everyone, including yourself. You were never actually unseen. Not once. Even in the emptiest crowd, in the deepest hiding, you were fully seen the entire time by the one who made the man under the mask. The ache said no one sees me. That was never true. The most complete seeing there is never once looked away. Letting yourself be known starts there. Being seen by the one who never stopped seeing you. And from that ground, you can risk being seen by one real person too. And before we leave, let me leave you with a thread. Because someone walked this exact room and got out and lit it. I'll let you know his whole story when we climb. But know this now. The most beloved man who ever lived began his life orphaned, rejected by his own people, driven out of his own city. The loneliest road a man can walk, unseen, unwanted, cast out. And that road didn't end him, it prepared him. The loneliness wasn't the proof that he was unloved. It was the forge of the most loved life there ever was. That's the rope hanging in this room. Don't pull it yet. Just know it's there. This room has been beaten by a man who walked a lonelier road than yours. I'll walk you out now. The darker rooms are still ahead, and yours might be one of the ones we haven't reached. But you go in armed. You know this room's tricks now. You know the false belonging for what it is. And you know the one move that breaks it. To be known, starting with the one who already knows you. Blade drawn, gentle hand. I got you. This isn't about becoming someone else. It's about remembering who you were before the world told you who to be. The man who was fully seen the whole time, even when he couldn't see himself. Walk with me.
Walked alone with my shadow, till the lies fell to none, and the life they were chasing turned to dust, while my deeds built the one. Every deed plants a tree, in a place no eye can see, and everything this world calls winning was quietly taken from me. Some wins cut deeper than losses, some losses set men free. And the trees I planted in silence became the shade protecting me.
This podcast and everything we're building here has been brought to you by Spartan Builders. The Builders Plug, a Spartan Builders company. Building the world and the men building it.